Wana de Mae. Sound so an impo, the Atierance Shiny, or say TikTok no.
Madrid, a la Madrid, a la Madrid, a la Madrid, a la Madrid. No vengáis a Madrid, caballero del honor. A la Madrid, a Madrid, a la Madrid, a la Madrid. Noble y bélico Atalid, caballero del honor.
Enti enche bekwa manania basisi e na fe. Ye de wonyina ade abanko for P80 Paul Schools of Paul Schools Ventures. Mama man, very very good afternoon. Y'all pray ta water chikrum. Also sir, good afternoon we come on. Nemom Ankonam Bensua Company Limited. Omre di akubitas aba when ye natural herbal bitters. Omudi aba di atiene se obi aja tum e o Ghana ha ya dwa tum ye pa eno ye di akubitas obi atwabi na di atiene se ewura system ni ma betimi boost for appetite na fe di atiene se wetimi atibia di aduane obedi bi sans body balance na fe die hia bia wo body no enso atia gyegyra so agiama unum bia mame fonto dwa se ade abetia bo adwuma boni ye we no enkra munim mro 18 na munum bi efre 18 konko a ena ye num diakubitas no enti nyasa otimi num na bia no enso etimi koye ade ema Diatia and it's any tutumno or the affair 0244 606495 0244 606495 for from Ombajoso na afe omoso ede abroba bia obi goodness of God block factory and so e can be and umaso asena den 7 bar 5 inches solid omu twade amount 6 inches solid 5 inches solo 6 inches solo mu twade nyina ede amount na goodness of God block factory omu blocks no twatwa ne ye we did tunkwa ya ba ya nyo kapre outside ni ajo kakra bi adia wo kwa champion de tiere se mamba gas otraya ye ne enkechi bakery na die nimhwe ai 0249229109 0249229109 mesim adia ya be dress Obadresse pa na out wedding ase polycap beware dia tiano sam ngadia ye wian following weekend so ye beko eye 6 match moso ne ade dia tiano sani nyina no obadresse a yi boutique ena ma address ye boutique ena sontare papa yi boutique ena ma mpabo papa yi boutique na ma watches papa yi boutique ena ma perfume ena ma address ira ye gu ho na fa bia be fa bia no onso otia agidin ho enu nyina yi boutique na de no mai enso adema na yi boutique wono masa oton quality sanu mani nyina chi no ade no man elfu ye pa men kanada eno man elfu papa ewe yi boutique o ya de utwa yi boutique wa otwa dwajo na akotwa dwajo ewajo na akotwa wa chiro enti yi boutique na okono okoji no mani nyina bi oton tade ba ko a na waje odun kwa yellow oton mpawa ba ko odun kwa yellow baje oton watch odun kwa yellow to perfume do kwa yellow shirt no onso betia give for free e boutique nko na dema na white chance bia VIP bus station no ene no ene ye opposite dia ane san abronsan ye sine foforo kra no 1 2 3 10 floor ane sha podwuma oh no mamencha mo good afternoon manager no manager oh no that say dia omo akra mu bi pa ane den sabana enso eba ene wi rush energy drink pe bi wo rush energy drink pe bi wo na bia entimi ko ye rush energy drink no and onum bie na boost energy for work na amwa stay dia can say active now dia adwuma ebetia boy pan enti no enso aye rush energy drink ba bia benya to rush energy drink ready ba bia benya to men come for na dakra 91.9 Dentraman radio good afternoon and aye Richie of Richie Barbering Shop Otieno enawi antise no enya asem ketwa kra mama good afternoon we say I checker I'm listening to you live from Dunkwa Motel and no Emmanuel so tie e motel on ti biam na obia ntia bi so joint ya ba isi ene de manane nsem no enso edi April 91.9 Tentrama radio.
Baba oh dansa wo biro na nyakwadro hey mama hey papa nasikani Yeah, yeah, mama, oh, mama. Benjamin, woman, and I get you. Mama,
Sports. Baby, you're not sick, I need pampa. Yummy, Rona, and my any baby, and the Rona, Yummy, Rona, and say it one yes, through your buff, so your buff and up one, your one, baby, you're not sick, I need pampa. Anyone and when you are, because when you did to the draw.
Baby, we don't need to offer so. We more dear, they are better to be see much. It's been a mess up, baby. Kakranka crow, ye be no. Now, Bompire and Yamisra so. Now, Unyao Kakrawa. Men for an in 20 passes. You need to offer so. Do it to down for so. Oh, be the and so. Oh, Bono, Nina, Yenny Yao.
It's your mood on Chrome.
Man, you're quite for. Kakra cry, but queen him. Sanity. The video who I mean, Chanum Power. And Gassaway is drone away, say, WWW. Who know, yeah. Young Queen Afe 91.9 dia Kenya so eto so ewo efiase na yanko Mexico sisi na menya adwuma ewo Mexico na esanse ko Mexico kronima medical culture say dia cost no ani enyan ewo Mexico brono ni bi so e ma dia tense obekan na no ata layers ebe ye story pepre e di free Mexico etimi ma ewo Chicarito Cromo Guadaro Jore hono e dia arechi arese nyina no na bomb e koso ni atubi e blast cars ani ade e ma dia tense wo si eku police for na enipa bi a tesa asem for no kra no ni eku no nyina so aye dia timi koso se wo ma ton enubone e kroni mu no omu panyin pa no e ajampe info etinya kuno ama onka tia fasasi so umbie manunti ana masadi koso Mexico nyame aduma World Cup competition na bekoso no yebetia bobi e wo ho na currently fameko Tupac Facebook or cause ici à
Academic and matured sports.
C'est bon.
enti we nyina ekoso bomb ena eto enso Mexico kronim no na World Cup yi yebebo Mexico anase ye mo FIFA president ni owura France Gianni Infantino odano atum wase okamo biate se Mexico ojiri se World Cup no ebe ready World Cup no ebe hostu ayana se Mexico ebe hostu competition no Mexico krono aye ready na a great country ojiri se ombetia tunoma amia hostu World Cup no successfully.
En primer lugar, por supuesto que estamos analizando, monitoreando la situación en México en estos días, en estos momentos, pero quiero decir desde el principio que tenemos confianza total en México, en su presidenta Sheinbaum, en las autoridades y que estamos convencidos que todo se va a pasar de la mejor manera posible. Tenemos unos partidos en un mes en México con los repechajes por el Mundial y se va también a inaugurar el Estadio Azteca, el nuevo Estadio Azteca o el Estadio Azteca hecho a nuevo. México es un gran país, es un...
Gianni Infantino, FIFA president, NJ na no atuma nsema ekoso ewo Mexico ono se o gidie se enoma besesa enso ewo Mexico a se bibia ebetia koye enso ewo Mexico kronima letters ni nyina yede ema etiefo enawiai mabibia enso etia koso na ese one reporter Barca president na former Barcelona president say adia or your candidate or person to aba edman emane be president na owura na say de adena yenyan or market na to pack for to market and owura mu no wadwama so eno no ma ton momone oni oma eton fruit oni oma eton bicycle oni oma tietan so moton cars oni oma omoton jerseys ena omudin komo campaign na no ye no ti ono no
No puede decir, luego te levantas pronto. Claro, había. Aquí hay que estar pronto y ver el chiringuito hasta lo último.
Sería enye easy cry. Na chaseze omukope dibre bi asao. Omupe dibre aseya. Na wabadan wa to the stance. Dear, and it's almost ton no money in ano. Urana tia pomona so. I saw no church pictures on ticket was from on Nante a bekaka Benson one laporta oh no tunica no 12 so any attempt no or call Ubehuno not more prayer pa na dear tennis one laporta or send was see crum young court town him.
Academic and matured sports.
Denture on 91.9 Sports.
Enti one la porta no ena huni sa no e wo Facebook or taxi nyina wo gitwi one la porta waje taxi ni nyina atwibi de chense aya machine se load to nyoma enso e wo aye de chense ai factory sa udori nyina no woko na owura one la porta yes upper president one also aye sa diri na dilators no enso emetie for make one la porta no ono asanie na unim se ono ase ene referees etimi dibone di tia basa na mu dibone eri tia basa ye wi points na ye gire back ye ena no ada e wo Girona de chense Girona e she basa ni nyina no referees e mistake enso eri tia Barcelona team no ena na ma basa elusu 3 points ni nyina wasi omuwie no baka say mistake wasi saade we sabi nyansa be ne wom esanse ye the points ne ma basa baka enyeye
La sensación que me queda pues es que sí
se ha reconocido que nuestra queja pues era fundamentada y que teníamos razón, pero podía haberse evitado todo este lío si el VAR entra. Si el VAR entra era clamoroso, era un pisotón clamoroso que ahora se pichan todos los pisotones y además...
Juan Laporta, no candidate a pasar a and so Etimano, now for me room, hotel, I use the Monuo, Madrid Cromo. Anse Mourinho is in town. Madrid Cromono na the Etienne say supporters bebre abaho person Jose Mourinho assign autographs at the moment. Enti Mr. Mourinho nie the Etienne say one supporters bebre.
¿Crees que va a jugar
Mourinho, la foto, Mourinho, por favor, confiando na foto Mourinho. Onde é que vai ver o jogo?
¿Crees que va a poder jugar por este año?
O que é que diz aos adeptos do Benfica?
La gente le pide que que vuelva.
Mourinho no and all signing autograph the man supporters be almost support Real Madrid obi the Madrid Jesse Crowby orano and so etimi signing autograph from and we dey won sem no and so to jama piatia koso na yanko Victor Osimhen unim say Osimhen and so si from Turin na Osimhen say Obatown Italy and free call my friends take you aba na also signing autographs be play into Osimhen.
Academic and matured sports.
Enti Victor Osimhen no wono ana gini din ewo Turin ho sa no na Obatown ewo ekronimu Mame fantu ja se onie were nsem pepere area atudwa na Victor Osimhen se ogidi se ene match no ayade a ebe re battle ye kokase na omukom no na o se ombe fight kopim se referee bobana ben se e di game na aba na wie a ombe hu se aye Galatasaray aye Juventus team no enso e di afrim na ogidi se ebebo aben no se e di game na aba na wie no na omo ena aba top omo qualify enso edi akomanim omo coach ni ye fen Okan Buruk na Okan Buruk was the first leg no na incredible na omo nya incredible performance our first leg and also etimi ba so no na ose ade omo nya important goals enso e was game nim na ojiri se sa goals omo nya no ebe bom second league na second league omo bom omo fa se hwibibian pasi omo fa na so omo she Juve 5-3 kra na 5-2 kra dia chena se omo fa na se game no kra no omo afro mo bona foforo enti no aye Okan Buruk rinsema waron so area to dwa na wi yare won some ensoreba omo squad rom baye pa squad re bay Galatasaray for omo team no omo squad omo de bay no Davinson Sanchez wom wonim ni ye pa waboto team leader Moro Ikadi enya dia tena se enchechemu bi ohia introduction bia Leroy Sani eka ho ba bi Ike Gontogan enya explanation bia ohia ne ekere se introduction bia Sansna Shasha boy Bamunchi boy ne ba bi Mario Lemina reference single Noah Lang and for Victor Osimhen Lucas Torreira omunyina ka eye Galatasaray squad na Juve for and so e wa assemble Paul e wa ene game anyame atoma and also e baso na wie no ye later sini na enso ma ma bia enso atia koso eno AJ Fruadiba ma men fan to just Agro Ne UEFA Champions League no games baso na mame fantu ya se ena enyumre Atlanta Bergamo enso ene Dortmund game ne baso yebenya club of France Real Madrid amobo ediete Benfica team no era fe PSG ene Monaco na ball era fe Juventus ne Galatasaray enso ebetia hia ama game no enso etia toja kama mame fantu dum se game no ana se games no etoja na ayadia owura France Martin Keown ene Karen Kenny Oma budo team na baso budo omo ne kwose Inter home na way omo yi Inter form e de omo firim last year finalist and a budo de omo ye Champions League omo sha Man City Atletico Madrid Asha Inter Milan home na way Martin Keown ene Karankani omuzan kofo musabasobo.
The story tonight all about Bodo Glimt and that remarkable achievement. Manchester City will not be wanting to draw them again after what happened in their meeting.
No, we did the game, didn't we? And 3-1 was kind of, it could have been 4 or 5 when we did it recently. They are, as Martin said, they're a force to be reckoned with. It's no fluke. They're clinical, they're ruthless. How quickly they transition is remarkable, but defensively as well, they're nice and compact. And as I said, they're growing in confidence and experience and know how to play in this competition now.
And not daunted either, Martin, clearly, by playing in what was a cathedral of football tonight.
Yeah, and I just somehow, if it is City, I don't see Pep making the same mistake again. Although that, that plastic pitch is not, it's a great advantage. But that doesn't mean they can't play on grass as well as they've shown against Atletico de Madrid. And certainly tonight, they've been quite magnificent.
Glimt for adia omo ye e wo game nim no e nwanwan papa de tie ene se ojuru wan untiase Bodo Glimt for e die no mo ye na nyame atoma draw no beba so Friday. Newcastle United potential opponent no ye Barca or Chelsea. Barca or Chelsea. Na unim se Bruno Guimaraes also munsro bia omunsro opponent bia mission bia bring on Chelsea or Barcelona. We are ready for them. And no Bruno Guimaraes no ene Adeguras and so di 25 years ne Adeguras di 25 na that's what di 21 years mum na at the age of 25 o se di obeye nie yentie no the person oye at the age of 25. We know maybe yen live the amawo radio so ba Facebook the abehu ni nyina ono ota hono nkrabrim na yesi ebusa no nkrabrim say obeso di 25 no ay day was say obeso obedi 25 no abo sa biggest teams e wo wias no na wabo emu ba ko na mienu obo Barcelona bo Real Madrid tuba Facebook abon say videos ni nyina twagu enti ampampa 25 no krawanya 21 wonya and about Real Madrid no enti no Adeguras na some and am dey to join away maybe bia enso atia koso Madrid for enso eja kono na nyame adoma game na eba so na Madrid for Manchester squad no Kylian Mbappe and ka squad no ho Kylian Mbappe enti anya fit omo game ni bi de atia na Thibaut Courtois Lunen and Fran Gonzalez goalkeepers Cavaya Alaba Trent Alexander-Arnold Sanso and Raul Asensio Carlos Frank Garcia and Rudiger Mendy omone defenders wo and afa the atiana set adia midfielders na Kamavinga Valverde Tchouameni Adeguras birthday boy Costero Ubenya Manuel Angel Palacio Thiago omonso eka ona afa force no e Vini Junior Gonzalo Garcia and afa Ibrahim Diaz and Maston Trono Abaroa ne squad What you call game ni no and I'm doing some na enso atudwa maybe enso atia koso na yanko club ya friend so ya Bilbao omu training grounds so na call Bilbao for training grounds mama from tudwa sam adia Mikel Yaranguza wano atia join group no atia be training nemom mama from tudwa sam adia Nico Williams there went yan training here and so Bilbao for training grounds so na dia tension ko Betis oko omu enso so training grounds so e Conjura hono Betis training place o mame fan to just ene omunya board ni nyina about training the tense board ni nyina about training unim say weekend ye benya Sevilla derby betia baso na Sevilla derby no Sevilla any Betis omunyina was Sevilla kromo enti empenfo no epese Sevilla fo ehye enti eyaja green enti empenfo na atwa kenko enso Facebook no so no obehu omunyina the support no ebe ma team na biatia koye enso edema Betis team no Barcelona for UEFA for final Barca de tie any say Lexua team Barcelona my front to say UEFA for etia final Barca and no 30,500 and asempo no 30,500 and ya final club your friends say Barcelona for and no say 30,500 euros no and ya Barca na de tire say ya say omo enso session bi ewo Slava Prague game mom koboy no omo de flares ene no mafubi eno ekọ park no so nessa we session ho the Barca for etimi ko eno no enti ene etimi side final enso ama Barcelona no enti 30,500 euros and etimi de ama Barca omo so team no na nyame adoma na Madrid team no ebo Benfica na Benfica for black player bi on other Facebook no ye fan Luka Bakio na Luka Bakio no wase dia wo kan nyina ne se ogidie anase ogidi se Cristiani on kasa asem no kan no dabi na se Cristiani eka monkey e de che Vinicius Junior on accept sense no e blacky one no against injustice na all injustice e deserve consequences enti injustice bia no e deserve consequences enti ene asem no Cristiani okan anase wanka okan anaso anka emrani nkrabia ene beti akere eno eya kakra free o enso etodwa ene awie ye latest ni nyina enso emetiefo ewo show no so 91.9 then Choma Radio Jurofo egira kono na Jurofo so prepare black and white for no munie omo prepare Juventus yenko omo train continents ho omo na prepare no Jurofo ni abre
Bravo Mattia.
Enti Juve for no omania presombo for tennis score line omkwaji o take no na omuye train wie no omo possible 11 and a day possible 11 and a down no Gregorio ebebo game ni bi Galti Kelly Comines Makeni Lucatelli Turam Cambiaso Miroti Yildiz and Openda Luciano Spalletti ehwenim sa squad wey ebetia boa amwa qualify na yenko Turin kromo Juventus kromo Turin omutim no supporters no omoni abrepom se ne mo qualify.
Partite che non si giocano, si compongono. Abbiamo bisogno degli occhi dei nostri tifosi, abbiamo bisogno del cuore dei nostri tifosi, perché con loro al nostro fianco noi diventiamo molto più forti.
Enti Juve fono no omusa ne ometimi a qualify. Unim se Madrid for omo search for new goalkeepers. Na dia mechene se Grigor Kobel eye Borussia Dortmund for goalkeeper. Omo ya so metianya sa goalkeeper no enso ewo omutimi na so e sanso ena goalkeeper France but Van Broysen our Brighton over Albion. Sa goalkeeper no so omunya no mope na Kylian Mbappe after open driving lances. Na Kylian Mbappe onim so France nyina Kylian co trainer ne maame and a clinical training grounds. Na Oban Spain still Kylian Mbappe entimi ntwi no ankasa ne car. Na after Kylian pe driver's license. Na Kylian nie oko school oko driving school. As driving school na oko no. Instructor na oho no we Atletico Madrid fan. Na wase so ya Atletico Madrid fan. Nemom Kylian Mbappe after no start hu no mani so de. Nemom oba school nim no wa boa school ni ye papa ama school no omunya more students omunya more customers esanse obia pese oba school na Kylian Mbappe ensu aka twi ho enti ade se nyina no omunya course omunya emails enya messages aye se nyina anso ba na bi kura ebom school nanim ebe drop mo shirt edigu ho se ade reception ho o ma shirt ni ho Kylian Mbappe edu school nanim a on sign autograph fa mo t-shirt bebre enegu ho Madrid jerseys bebre ene ntade outdoor ensu egu anim a o mo twa se Kylian Mbappe duru a wono so ebetia be sign ma bia ensu etia koso na Lucas Paqueta ena eritu ja se Vinicius Junior na danfo pa no na de chia de sayina omo kasa a lot omo din komo bebre na ose wa go back to Brazil Flamingo na enu ye team a omo nyina boye na omo din komo so mbesa be hia mu ho na onim se Kylian Abrantie fan Vinicius Junior entwena no wo form da Vinicius Junior be fulfill the promise enti obeba was movement beba Vinicius ebe return eno eyakaka etodwa ena wi adi latest nyina enso MTF show so na mami Jamal Musiala ba munchi fo player no wo ya kra kete kra woni bo ne bopa Jamal Musiala na wunim se Musiala ena semtrofo ko busa ne se won twene ho nta se dabi obebo club a your friend say Barcelona no say FC Barcelona a team wa admire omo a lot. Barcelona a team omo philosophy and omo style of football inti many players nyini nyina no da bia obi apese ohwe Barca team no na oka am obiate se Barca team no ohwa akono na right now there ne focus ewo FC Bayern Munich ne mon football mu no wuntimi nka yebesi daache football mu no bibia etimisi enti no ensema abrante no enso eri tudwa relators no enso MTF ema bibia enso etia koso Patrick Mercado ko Sevilla mame for to say ofri Ecuador after World Cup 2026 obeko Sevilla team eno Patrick Mercado wako Sevilla. Here we go. And so etia ya juma and let us nina and so MTF for unimsa Champions League draw ebetia baso Friday Makacho se Newcastle other say Barca or Chelsea Atletico Madrid and so other say Liverpool or Tottenham by Leverkusen Bayern Munich or Arsenal Bodo Glimt Man City or Sporting CP and a Bodo Glimt ebetia shiomo and no and so akene and so every other bar ya let us nina and so MTF for piano and so etia koso mame for to say Marcus Swanford. What also Diamete and say, oh, GDS Barca for any United for baby. Oh, GDA said Barca for any United for baby. Manako Kraba. Your friends are no, and so Barca no kao, and so ATS Yakano, and so AJ for Eddie Toja, Yeleta Lina, and so Edeba. Na Unimsa FC Barcelona. Mame Frontier said Bastoni Diano, Alexandro Bastoni. A Muslim tabo in this situation, and so team no more. Sabia Betia ye, I'm a boy, and so Etia Bedini Juma, and I'm a Barca team now. Nemo in Tamlan for, and so the Umbetibia, Senebeya, Umbetia Kipu Bueno, Senebeya. Boy no enso betia stay enso our club ni ma and area Johnson enso ade ba piano enso atia koso na unim say Barcelona omo main priority Deco enie Hansi Flick enie ombeso mo sign top center back next season if possible left-footed one Diamete and say ombeso mo sign top center back. Na top center back no ompe the left-footed player and omunyana ombetimi dinaba inteno AFC Barcelona the from aso enso etodwa and we are doing some no enso emo bibia piano enso etiago so na mame fantudwa say ayadia okọ club your friends no enso Chelsea the Blues omo eboabo mo ho na Chelsea for no mame fantudwa say enkofo yi ebebo Arsenal winim say ombesom ko Arsenal yes dabi afi the Arsenal ebebu omo ma Arsenal mu omo sa omo bu omo league him eba Carabao Cup nso a home and away omo bro omo mame fantudwa say omo so mbese beto so enti no moni abrepa owura France Liam Rosinia was also timi ko Arsenal enti Chelsea for no enso eboabo mu yese ne be ya ometimi akose bo ko France Arsenal and akretodwa latest ni nyina ye de MTF for mame fantudwa say adia yanko IFFHS the TN is the strongest league ewo ebibrem Africa ha na strongest league ewo ebibrem ene da hoyi Egypt ene dikan ewo Africa 16th ewo wiase nyina Morocco etoso mienu 39 ewo wiase nyina South Africa league ne toso mien se ewo ebibrem ha 45 ewo wiase Algeria etoso 9 46 ewo wiase Tunisia etoso num 51 ewo wiase Tanzania edensia 54 ewo wiase afana nyina Democratic Republic of Congo league no enso etoso eye ne ekara se enso ewo ebibrem 68 position ewo wiase nyina duosia nwotwe no na afa Mali eda nwotwe ewo ebibrem Angola eda nkron ewo ebibrem enti no enso ewiase nyina mame fantu ya se lakes emu aten no Cote d'Ivoire de no enso toso du eno ene che se ye gina so ne latest ni nyina enso ede ma tiefo e wo show no so a eno so anya asem keto akra eno ejefo de ba no nim se Kylian Mbappe ni injury no omu se omunim eda obeba se bi ene ochina ana se bi a 2 weeks time e bi a 1 month ena Kylian Mbappe enso e Korea asat now there tiamete and say empayfo ensheda nim time a branch no enso ebetia ba eno akra etodwa latest ni nyina yere wonsam enso reba mabia atimi ayakama no enso de todwa no 91.9 Nchoma radio ene eguso ere nsem no enso ere matiefo nyina mame fanto dwa se ade nei okọ abrantie na so yese osofa eni injury eno onya ni injury ena otimi enso enyae ena chese yede wonsam enso ede eba mabia enso etia ko Ashraf Hakimi de mete ene se Ashraf Hakimi ono ya referring to a criminal court for rape. Ashraf Hakimi de mete is accused no for raping a young woman at chese 2023 ene timi koso na de mete se Hakimi enso ede ba ne ex wose onyintum ne enyintum china na oka akire obia se eyade a mame fontudwa se ono no oye right de tie ne se we no eye false allegations ena yede to no so eno eye kakra eno so etodwa na uni so Vinicius Junior mame fontu onim se eyade a 27 games 6 goals onyai under Xabi Alonso. Vinicius Junior and Alvaro Abaroa 9 games per was 6 goals 27 games under Xabi Alonso no owura no etimi 6 goals ena under Alvaro Baroa 9 games was 6 goals eno AJ Frio and ede ba latest ni nyina ye de MT for Manchester United aswe ena nduma ni kire Paul Scholes team no ena mabo maso no Manchester United under Ruben Amorim hunim ze adia United for kipu 2 clean sheets per 20 games. Under Michael Carrick, 6 games or keep 3 clean sheets. Call for Michael Carrick Abaso, United pay for no, Michael Carrick Abaso, Omo Bonabaso Pa, and also Erika, if you want to buy the latest no, and so Emma, yes, Uri France no, and Antoine Griezmann, Orlando City for Omudila, Omudiatuna Nimino, Naniji Papa, Naniji Dino, Dina, Omudiatuna Nimino, Aya Naniji, and no Orlando City Club, and also a war Americano, and a Dina, and so a Demau, na Minko Chelsea, and the chance to train Abaso. Na questions.
Okay, sure. Looking clean. Huh? Looking clean, comfy. Who do you think will be the best dressed today?
Me. Academic and matured sports.
Good. Kuku, who do you think will be the best dressed today?
Benoit. I give confidence to him.
Enti eno Chelsea for no omuba training no na omu test omu why na dressing efe why na ujiri se wa dress ye pa na omu busa enti eno Chelsea for no and abedunum say Aston Villa boy no Morgan Rogers omu so monitor no Chelsea for no e monitor Morgan Rogers ombeso omu de boy no enso de neba enti Morgan Rogers nie na yese Aston Villa could yet sanction the transfer exit of Morgan Rogers this summer nti ombeton nti mbo prin na se bia sika na ko anim dia ombeton Reece James was say opese Chelsea koso age titles Chelsea on otam title wa no nti opese da bia otam title eno Reece James no was say dia Champions League no ombeso mo kofa ni nyina ensima abrante no enso eri to dry the latest ni nyina enso emetie for bia etimi akoso we say Arsenal for Maburu Chelsea 1-0, 5-0, 3-1, 4-0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 5 games, Chelsea nya draw cry. I minute 1-0, 5-0, 3-1, 4-0. Hey, Chelsea have scored just once in their last 5 appearances versus Arsenal at Emirates. The goal was called by Noni Madueke. Tilayas Madueke they say you. Madueke nzuni obium. enti mo be the Chelsea for mo be de ni eno e ka krefu de ba e latest ni na enso e matie for ma bia enso atimi aye kamanti infancy na uno aya me say dana me ho ka dana me kakra dana me Layers on nane me ma kwa ba ni me suru kwa layers me so on nane me on nane me say odu on nane me
wa mo ejira
so de so ti ase
ati
on nane me on nane me no ha me you dey say ye me ha no de eni mi wia obetua me ka ena dey say ye me ha no ma bro
wa no a
Wano mabrapa bebe sie
room na me twem e wo nchen a wo obesi twani ahwe me Jack me jimi hudi cause pave mam use nkwa me skin bro me look it too foreign but me product am use nyina every year Abidak Cosmetics help na so we lady crown around dia baby woman Abidak wo skincare products ni nyina wa ha e perfume be na wo hia Aventus Olympiada Dior Revival Portrait Calvin Klein Opulent Mask can answer day Abidak Cosmetics help original products nkwa foreign gel Olay Dove Gold Skin Irish Spring Chese Malaysia level nina ebi o hase your body lotion better say Jaggins Ultra Healing Lubridem Nivea products nina CeraVe full facials nina you trying to cleansing young products you know all the way from the United States and on that show say nah you're way too foreign body splash so blisters body lotion skincare products been on here free sana we get everything so for here Abidak Cosmetics Hub you want to gym green light Adum Hardware Building second floor open the back and have a suit to cotton. Francis, yeah, was 0532 990 115 and that's a 0559 197 060. Abidak Cosmetics Hub. Smell your good, skinny and foreign.
Agbo dani hey
ame mpacho hwan
oyem fiewura oba hema akosua kato aka as usual nne aduru so yoda ne kemam ne mehwe tv fa fancy so ne fanyom to ase mam
fiewura enne de mra dani o bribiara sesa yanko bi dem kohwe tv bra yi be wait and get enterprise wodun ko no fen ha
yi metu unu simfie mam
debi
uni sumendi bo anwea bo ye me he
yi be wait and get enterprise adodo na atafre no anawa wonoma pi watete ne bo no so ubenya bi fofo fiewura
afeni wo kasa ga metu awia kete wa bonza mamam
fiewura wenye tuo yi be wait and get enterprise no ma no ye kama ehu twa yopo echepa nso na obiara di ho adanse
kindi mabre bi amanfo begu hoi amanfo be padi off
enye ne fo keke o no ma no so ye ne efe na ne
oni ayo
bebre wo ho
ceiling fan standing fan kettle home theater woofer amplify nzu wo hobi
ne obobo ye nyina bi abusu wo yi be wait and get enterprise adodo na atafre no anawa
kindi yi be wait and get enterprise adodo na be frɛ na anawa me wo ne ma pa
we kura ye munketo na wuduru na so ya na wuhu wani so no owo blend dryers washing machine fufu machine wardrobe ironing board center tables ne no ma biara wo pɛ ma biara wo pɛ
kidi me ko tondie na nzanya
ma honya na ha adwendo do
hey krache wa be
me say yi be wait and get enterprise no ma elfo
wa why kidi yi be wait and get enterprise ne me ngwa gende ne kachire fi afo se mbrede ma sachara me ma bia dani mehwe tv biem
enye na fi hafo yi be wait and get enterprise adaroma ahota ba fie yi be wait and get enterprise adodo na atafre no anawa odu ko no fen dwakesem run about ufri dwakesem kodu kwa sora eko commercial bank hono onsani pa so hope anafre 0240995591 or 0546948924 what yi be wait and get enterprise just to say
ahota ba fie
the more so ba and then we have to say no yasem kitokra 91.9 in Choma radio na flash phones represent socials na for we come flash men can say brand never j phones ho accessories ni bi phones accessories no brana ba jibi na o de papa de aba na so ye a chese no enya asem keto akwa sa no ye phone eye ni yie na menfa nto anim se o phone ne de problem bi aba ho bia no de tie no se eya de a men worry kra o de ba obeye ne kama e de ama o ye ne kama e de ama no so de tie se wonye bo kese kra ti wo de bra bi o kra o ya o hwa azo je ko kwame flash enya asem keto akra enti ko na empempra de nyina kotobi na bia ntimi ko enfoma obi no o de ne phone akokwa kwame flash wa wonya ho asem enso aka no nya ntoko bia 0248163945 0248163945 na fe oni no enso etimi edi nkomo leye satana se meba na mom prince star autocare we no oye cars hu adwuma oye car doctor na de tie no say ade a omu ye car no eye ni yie ye professional work ti ewo ya so ye ho na de tie no say American choba bia behunu kra no eye Dunkwa Estate Junction ye wo Petrol Bay filling station na chipe ene wa ye adwuma ne ye fa top notch digital based auto services de tie ene say ya de a bako eye vacuumizing department ene ye tire balance ye ho adwuma digital wheel alignment tire swapping rim fixing ni nyina na afie ton tas ni nyina bi enso ewa yaso yo car tires ba obenya bi tie ni yo car tires oba obenya bi ma bia enso atia koye type bia obenya type bia no obenya mechanic department esa suspension fixing brake repairs total engine overhauling and afi engine ye install engine from akra ye be ne kama e de ma lubricant oye change ni gearbox flash ni nyina ye bi enso ewe yaso ye electrical fault ye ni nyina men wore kra de tie nse washing bay so ho ye nwia ahwe obetimi de kanaba na ko 24/7 CCTV surveillance esi so eye adwuma ti fa ka ne bra na ye ho adwuma enso entimi emaw 054992565559 0549926559 0549926559 na fi ya yo car no adwuma enso e de ma me ma wakwa ba
ya ne akwa bra
na moko hin
ekobi ekoye
madam
eni abro madam keka na masie ni admi the work
madam belu
enya wo
den chobe wa no
den chobe wa no sa enfom force mo ya dio say en twitwe ne ma so papa ni
to say ya ma polycarp ware na nipa na obe ware so we are on polycarp ni no bi
say so won ka classmate ni ayi Alonso
me classmate me schoolmate no my schoolmate ni Alonso, my schoolmate ni Polycarp.
Or your life mate, so.
Oh, say, my schoolmate.
So, bet my casa meaning the sea, so bet me,
and you meaning the sea, so.
Sir,
aye, your schoolmate for no, a be ware, and no answer now can you. A be so.
And Tiamunia hin up,
and me peritematias. Intimate,
and
so like I say, a be ware. Enti mesume wa baby so ada na nka say o ma ewu ndem mesume
I say do nkrofa dia wotime gigira wo sa no so dey police be twitch and John's be ni there kobna
ya na mesume dey ne bia me ye ni plane e bia airport
aba on say can say we so ma
ya mon kan je 110 year free so
ma on fam to so say my kama
ene de onye free so
mini pay Richie
Richie send ba ka bia
kobna ya na me nko wa na oh, I didn't want it to be bought to me from first. On farm first.
Without question, what be first?
Dabi. On farm first, then can farm first.
Without question.
Let me start first.
And I mean you can torso.
What the bisa question?
Men torso ana.
Bisa question.
Bisa question. Okay.
But bisa from Manchester United.
Man you.
Why the Ballon d'Or?
Man you. Ofu pa man you cry.
Gabriel Batan ho
David Gabriel Batan dey mu twa. Gabriel Batan dey mu betwa. Man you question. Me di be beat mo.
Ana bi so obia
dey beat mo.
Obia nka ne yonko team o support.
Se wo Arsenal.
Dabi.
Wo dwane?
Me ni Arsenal.
AC Milan.
Me ni AC Milan.
Na wo hin?
And to be said, not about me.
Wait a minute, so what Chelsea
team support.
Unim team support.
Unim team support.
Unim team support. Hey, South Africa, you know, Baba Man, you know, free your friend say
Quentin Fortune.
Watch.
So no cry, say okita Ghana din we konto for jo.
Watch.
TB 7 na.
Leya kale yes so.
Kobra. Onye mama nkwa.
Luisa. O Man you, o free France, o free club ben ba Man you.
Luisa. Wow. Obo Everton kakara.
Madam, Kobra. That's bebre. Ne why ni na come on. Now me no na be. It's your bia. Aha, you do bia. And I'm gonna make us a me you bia ma. I don't want to make more tongo.
Where the can
Mincha Richie. Na menna sim cause.
Ba me so be ya dia ba why. To the
sir. Na so me engage obi. Yes, and your fair yeah. I'm saying about what happened a pimpen some so a bus on so continue here more and more. Unim say Mexico ne Canada any US or more host to World Cup ne this year no. On my asam yen shadante asam one ho Canada nkwa. Now, even with that, and by nature, Canada so assemble. And since you be beside say, Omomi and Sano, when na World Cup new host no, hang in a balance because of Mexico no boy. But the amount for protest or more protest and World Cup crime members say US and yet Mexico. And the fact was that Mexico is a very beautiful country. For example, Mexico City, Omumu nipe omumu na everything, well. Until US for raise alarm in 2022, I started some one some face camera and build war around Mexico because from Mexico to US, the about say film from Kobe Bieniha, you who be a share that. That's what I say. Yeah, and the countries are who said US for near break or more to almost say countries or more drug addicts. Drug system a very, very rampant. And Venezuela now omko tu sawo so and Mexico US for the ammonia comes and a lot of other countries United countries are drugs very, very rampant also pa. And so in 2022 and the US for Mexico so from there and the hosting right of World Cup between Mexico, Canada and US are very rampant pa. And they apart from the lead drug lord no what Mexico. The lead drug lord of Mexico, Omaboni to me de in Samabano. Sana cartel one more money in air drugs in a more. Esenia Mexico for cranium. Yes, Omoya dom, and a binum do money make us see. At is a politics say ye. Obex so. Yes, Cabrana Mode Munja and Papa will free my Yahweh. But to be free, Padodo don't be free, and Padodo one I say. And like so, be cook rocket to him. And I be cook baby, service or more monum, but some time be. Ube Hunni Pem, you pet. And Penifua or more ferry, do moon to you when you appear in Crawford Shachere, or more to the Cosset dam, or more the Cosset dry, or more toilet or more. When we bounce a crooked one, a move 50%. I can die, you know, you know. Same applies to that drug lordy. And summer air course from Mexico. Initially, name say Guadalajara, and a not case also. Now I travel to the whole Mexico. Mexico City, capital. Be the lead host for Mexico. No. A horse crown and normal cost of her, and a die on more she and a normal more saying. In fact, they are just announcing their displeasure. Until so be your beer, what on something time, and now your beer would deal in drugs and cobra, you will not appreciate near a year more. And that's when I was young, baby, I'm a tickle school. That's one time we be some say, now some ray, you who say, oh, girl, what's what winning and sanum. What's why a Korea would know that Dynamite when you
So it will interest you to know sir amount for no deal drugs and what it do to them. Body. Near yamo body, you have no idea about it. And the drug lord no mu uni free hono generate a hit pa America. And yes, yes, amount for to 2 ni amount for obi ni betre bia na one ko. So the World Cup ni there, if you are prepared say obeko World Cup ni bi, now be free any country bia who security yentimi guarantee ma when you participant of the World Cup ni bia kobra as I say what send you decision. I saw whole decision here, especially Mexico. Now we when you free one what they call USR. Near yet problem. Our US kese has been a visa problem. Our US. Now amount for Joseph Blatter, a former FIFA president, and a lot of Crawford Omoka said here the fact that Enisa US for a host to this World Cup has been visa issue the problem. Your host to World Cup Emma country be a visa restrictions at the United States. And for you know a problem. Say a host to World Cup or Krum. Now there's a lot of restrictions. Also amount for any kwema ukrom no ambasha World Cup no be. That is one. But so we US ni and also we US diplomat. You also appreciate the fact say adentino be din the crew. Na ye about World Cup, na the country about World Cup no be. Not the supporters any opportunity to go. Kobra wo go gila na wo check around the world immigration services any bibi wo wiase country day in day out amount for come kese pa United States country so amount for ebu visa restrictions so pa US ye betimi am obi 1 year visa for US ne time no so no wadwane World Cup boy amount for do ya o say
unya bia unwane
midru han me huni me
obedwane
kabra and the US no about 80% of visa amount for edema immigrant eko US no omubu US visa restrictions and intina am omusu emoni abre because inipa dodo a ebeko World Cup this year kabra emu over 90% kombedwane omoma over 90%.
90.
Omoko US wa around the world.
Oh, okay.
And the US first also US host to World Cup 1992. And the US for a war that records about omo country a host to tournament na man for room no one person beso machi. What you say? And yeka say Iran for qualify for World Cup. There are many countries who qualify for World Cup US for under normal day or more not restriction or more opportunities on beba. And for US funya or make us apart from the contingent of Iran for no mobile World Cup na kama Iran ni bia ma. But don't me so nka say about World Cup or krum no be heavy na person beba. And the US for countries bebre our World Cup qualifying teams mo omunya nka mo krum but omuntumi nka. So omo make it this restriction general. Send a baby 10 Crawford from coming. So be your opportunity to come to US. Say because of World Cup in Tinawobano. Or mama restrictions send a baby frustrate you from coming. Because they have that problem. And the 24 tournament, Yako Olympic Games. Okay. Anytime people get opportunity to enter US on person sign each other. That has been. But
President Akasa. Gianni Infantino.
Gianni Infantino, yes, about the restrictions, yes. And
ayinimpo Mexico die
na yes
wakasa becoming so gidi say umbetia host
well say be 2 months time but the fear is that in security matters say 6 months away to bibi krana na say BBC or mine it will take a long time answer security matters while restore calm there and then this is not idea SC I was just a small portion SC gaining national attention and obi abeka say this one and come bet me e dey about from within a week or two bakwabna amount for bet me ejina we so to call us another mayhem at the World Cup and so obi our press oko World Cup now country abebo Mexico and even at US the kind of restrictions are unya kwan could do okra beba so you have no idea and then amount for Priyanka Beya World Cup from yen free US, yen free Mexico. All the 3 countries have problem. As US for more immigration problem, no security problem or Mexico, and then drug addiction or Mexico has been their problem. Oko Canada, weather, any BBA, they also have their own problem. And the Chromian Sana Yako World Cup no soon baby Abe Kubiano, you have something to contend with.
Matemeda say what you
I know.
Aye.
Oh, Nimsaka too.
Ankapede.
Inter Milan and there's this other. What's Inter Milan Elusu surprising to Bodo
25 near DSC.
25 into what Jeff Dino.
Majima Fidi. Okay. 10 seconds. Say Inter film Bodo Ubo Mabaso.
Oh dear. Anna so Prestiani. And also Nay, a
carpet or can
yes, once as and run me being I have the corner Bibisa say. Or more my dreams will be a dance here in a Real Madrid for. So what is the probability say Omundi a dance here no?
Na Benfica place na ebi men
na ohwe video ni dinya na ebi closer to the scene but omo betimi ate asem no was Real Madrid players. And when him say be happen to Ro Ferdinand Nuno Anton Ferdinand and then the man ntokwa beto John Terry and Ro Ferdinand because John Terry could dance in the Anton Ferdinand and then for about their integrity who nyomo until whatever you say and the only say tomorrow it will come back and hunt you until emfa who say yenya Benfica ni bi okodi dance here for or against no any account be Mbappe any the other guy Kamavinga ebedibiano can be a basis and your work
can be a basis now.
Yes, your lip readers so ometuma support kwabra nzemo pa
that's pa kwajo ahome why eya lokodo no
okay
me am can be me say lokodo why it will that's pa Mr. Luisa kwaba
yeah kwabra look
Luisa ofifu am na buy right
ofifu okay well, it is not a fluke say Bodo Glimt it me ye Inter Milan film and I carefully articulated the reason why I thought say if there was anything more between advance say between a match from the match Inter Echo Bodo na and I said Bodo eba the Gizebe Miesa it was always going to be difficult for Inter Milan on the evidence of almost form any the kind of matches on this season no I always knew say a very difficult now Bodo war on my friend Norway na Norway 200 miles off the Arctic Circle. Now, Ocean Social said this, we have the Arctic Circle and you want other regions. Arctic Circle, no, economy is very, very, very cold. In Intina, and Oko Bodo, almost stadium now, it is an artificial grass, no to use. Almost to me, natural grass for. So, countries are clubs on no. You should be prepared, say, overboard on an artificial turf. And there's a vast difference between playing on a natural grass and playing on an artificial turf. Bodo Hono. And
almost stadium
and more information I can say, sir, areas no more bad the Arctic Circle. No way Finland near there. There's a time in the year a friend the country of the midnight sun. The country of the midnight sun. There's a time in the year Some about 1 o'clock. A baby one at 1 o'clock, and now we're then there's no change in weather conditions. Even in Europe, they near bright say about 24/7. That time, your friend, no country of the midnight sun. I call Arctic Circle, Finland.
Hey, I wonder.
Oma wanted it. It is out of this world.
Is it a chain Russia? You know,
yeah, unse so what social studies tell a second or the direction of sun to that place is very, very minimal, very, very minute.
To be honest, to me,
yes. Into Omuhadi and yet just a snow. A year, ice, didn't say a benanicra. And say to me, I cover a space better to say, Bia, Kadadri, I saw a yina. Egua when you bounce na honey na man a trabunya That is our mom country.
Into the mbobo sound.
No, it's now a difficult so boko makwako win football match no.
Or more different weather than different
pitch and everything surrounding it no. Anyway, but one thing I support the NTS and say footballers no. My pitch be
but yeah, the mo say nye umkrumo nko umupie behye.
Yes, umupie behye.
It is Bosnia and Herzegovina and Kenya, Uganda, or more the higher altitude. What I say? The distance between
Ecuador.
High altitude ni say. What could jina baby nnuawo ho? Uhwe baby nnuawo ha mframa fa ho. Ense wakɔhye air condition mu eye chilled. Ni na mframa pe fa ho. But so what you feeling a amount two different kind of feeling. Enti obi wakɔhye air condition ma chilled ontimi home. Awo mframa ni mu odu.
From an insum, there's a different from insum, and from an insum,
very humid.
It's high altitude, no from an insum,
into unsam from a but a moo air try. Into so no see from Bawo Diana. Yes, on no see from Bawo Diana. What Diana just say on Terry, but Woko Wana now would Diana change. What Diana change it to it negative way. But on no sunny forma, none of the Elbrin my sort.
Ghana for Morocco ni Algeria mkwaji 6 ne 5
budget. Nti so almost steady on more than ye. Na te say bia ye hase obi aba na de na kogina wiem be 1. Almost what time of the day a enya wia na ebo. But mu du kogina mu a one every 5 minutes bo ba benum suo.
Yes.
In 2022 Bodo call quarterfinals of the Conference League. 2025 call the semi-finals of the Europa League. And at 2026 call the Champions League round of 16. So look at how we appreciate it. From the Conference League to the Europa League to the Champions League. En route to some qualify for the round 16, almost share Manchester City, share Atletico Madrid, as share
defending
Inter Milan
last season.
Yes,
runners up.
It is not just a fluke. Now, the most interesting thing about Buda and Pesi doing common in here, almost registered 28 players this season for almost competitions. Out of 2080, one, Effie. On fi Russia, but bomber my friend Russia. One bomber my friend Nigeria on Ponyi Bimbo. 4 a bomber Denmark. Omoma kani ina no way for. Inti most of the players now free omo eri mo no krom ho no ma. Na the man of constant interest in once no way na some football no cost roba. For the first time I qualify for World Cup. And a year ka world football. Inti any name ndey omanya ni bi e wo so pa no no way. Now Bodo e wo no way. The sad aspect is no way for team nobody book qualifies nobody corner. None of these Bodo players na starting on.
Oh no way.
Oh no way for team no. Inti this is a Bodo team. Oh yes, we be able to do some ya there. Omu players no Sanan Fit, Patrick Beck, any omuma kan ye bomu do some ya there. But omu fi no way, bomu come national team unye bimbo. That tells you how a no way football no the level akwa kodu. Any nyama no mu yen. It is not just a flock. C'est ça qu'on fait au marché
football na Rosenberg. Rosenberg BK. Football na Rosenberg. Rosenberg BK.
Rosenberg.
Yeah, there was another.
Ni ultra better na.
That's it in sports highlight na.
Rosenberg. So ultra better Rosenberg di unimum pa.
In football so be enam na so form ni kuta no. Na se nyoma peke man ko na wo hia no be show. Look at Manchester United.
Likely opponent Man City or Sporting CP.
Look, if we
likely opponent Man City or Sporting CP.
Look, if we no team bia kwa share budo bia no ko na wo suro. We saw Monaco. Tama Monaco e peke mo no mo ko no. They went Omukoya could do the semi-final. That is how football
Valencia.
Yes,
also by
you will Leicester City no be in that.
FC Porto.
Or the Belgium like FC Porto. So
we man you free.
See me call this trajectory come difficult for you to match them. And what about Koko Shumbi next round? You've got to work it out. Jose Mourinho is a politician. He understands the human aspect of football and the political dynamics involved in football. Look, President Jose Mourinho is no racist. We are Africans. Jose Mourinho in Sima is one person that debut racism. But Asembe wako jana player nechi. Look, they just him man boy in the suspended. Say suspended. But I want to know about no boy any boy.
Oh, training.
I didn't have an entry. The supporter Jose de boy no say as say we are senior cassette boy no. He's got his manager who is standing firmly behind him. And this is not the first time I just say yes. Omo money na assign Pipiano. Utumi kodi bone. I know say bia kukuemu no. Just will reprimand the boy. The club no say, Bana say, boy na they no yen they will reprimand the boy.
Yeah, because some more black.
Because some more black players same way. But outwardly. Yes, look back Bekasa. But outwardly, as in the heat of the moment, no, Jose Mourinho did not condemn a boy. No. He stood behind the boy. And then there will be a cassette here, Jose, which is very, very understandable. But he stood behind the boy. Say, the boy will bet sit the Jose here and I say, so Joe could not boom as Jose Carter and say, look, for a man, the boy will remember the Jose the year man. And that is how sometimes football managers or manage players be. And I think it is very brilliant. You be the Jose at time, or not the attempt dinner, but what's standing behind the boy, and I think it is so good. Finally, the match itself, on any good day, match in the Yankee done and dusted. You make a match, the start the lose. Benfica for home.
As a name, Benfica crown first match.
No. Totally Madrid dominated. The match in the course of Madrid winning 1-0. Madrid could have scored 3, 4, 5 goals. It was a total domination. Match at the point in time, Madrid showed their class. Not almost passing the ball around. They were showing almost strength. Not Benfica were absolutely redundant. Now, the shadow match, the racism issue, for a match. Matching any 1-0. Now, the question is, Mbappe is out. Now, Vini Jr. once again has to step up. Now, also, Honey counting as the main man for Real Madrid. The question is he going to stand up? Amidst all this incense, there's a football which has to be played. Benfica for Eba. For any say there can still be an upset. Benfica for lose 1-0. Remember an upset or honum. The question is Madrid for put two sons behind them. Then oh my did and there's still a football to be played. Paris Saint-Germain, there's still a football to be played. There's something to be qualified. No more qualify. They don't cast stages and what is going to happen. So, and then Vini Jr. and Mbappe out because of injury. Vini Jr. the first leg, he showed his class. He showed the reason why here. It was says he cannot demand from Real Madrid. The man no standing in the contract. Another opportunity for him again. If we are seeing here some match, not because of say a big match piano, but a hype around it, any the negativity around it. We are seeing here match. The question will be we say, will Vini Jr. stand up? First leg no say Golazo in here. But the second leg, when it matters the most, I will once again going to see Vini Jr. and I say Vini Jr. into me sorry. So, and you remark in the course of Madrid Forum Stadium, Benepao. Jose Mourinho will be coming there. Mourinho echo Madrid no. In that matter say, for Christian, you supporters always said it. Say Madrid for budget la Desma. Ever successful recent years in Yano. Nippon formed the foundation. The man Madrid was Jose Mourinho, and Madrid supporters no. Almost carried your year man, and that's when here the Premier Conference no man. Because in as much as say on name Madrid for any on to me Mabon criticize Madrid supporters he still has an affection for them and he still believes that one day obet me about Madrid and that is why here on person say the relationship between Ono and his supporters so pretty much but when the supporters in buy some photograph there's still that understanding, there's still that CN Kaidie or Yemaye or DEF could do the Champions League semi-final for the first time in so long a time. Now Madrid require quarterfinals. Madrid require round of 16. Manager breaking the games. They call the semi-finals. No, was Jose. There's a chemistry. There's a history between Madrid and Jose Mourinho. And I don't think so. Person say that history amidst all this controversy. And it is going to be a very beautiful match. Madrid maybe will qualify, but Benfica for they need to show class. As someone say the reason why here, we do that region, we do that position. Do that qualification, never bought that knockout phase, and you bring your question match on Kobara.
Okay, but that's 1 minute to be any home, mammy.
That be you. Ade. Ayin and then I'm your campaign. See, you treat us in video.
One Laporta. And come the negative side of interminant level. Laporta. Campaign. Politics. I was looking at the negative side of it. When was the last time AC Milan Energy Champions League? Was it 2005?
No, AC Milan 2007.
2007. After that, Omoko was semi-final or that. Omonchima result to be that was end. Or here Arsenal after 2006.
Famous.
And try and twice to be. It happened to Juventus at the time of Madrid, Ebejela Desma. No,
2015, 2017.
So they played one final. And said the next season, ombetumi sorry when omuje dum they we never see them off at the time in Man City budget Champions League if Inter Milan team everybody thought that Inter Milan team a peak at the level the following year, but here we are Bodo Glimt Inter Milan. Is it going to continue with the trend that Juventus, AC Milan, Arsenal and others here said we team need to went to me and you go off and off for a long time
Mate yao J say bia boko
Nakupandom
Man you watch Sunday against Crystal Palace.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Crystal Palace. See ko show mo awe.
Yeah, ko show mo se Park.
Yeah, train mo ba. Mbuamu. So what is say on the best signing with Premier League?
Oh, me see say they be make us Ballon d'Or waiting.
Mbuamu de we Mbappe. Onimbo team bia.
Oh. We Mbappe free more because this year the Mbappe dia.
Mbappe dia.
Nti no de ye ne
Mbappe dia kana waka me.
Aha, yes, no correct.
We Mbappe free one Mbuamu.
Oh. Be ni ho.
Say ori akoma Paul.
Ah we me da ko. Oh, nti oye ho adwuma o de nam mfidie mu.
Mate.
Oye bibia kan pa.
Paul school see. Ma repair na nye ho adwuma ma zie. Phone na ju so ba ejeme. Phone ejeme.
Yeah, grow. Say ni nyina aka ho bi.
No the battery no more tin mpana se we dey we.
Ni nyina aka ho.
iPhone. You go.
Okay, yemo bibia kwa bana yenchachi obibia mfamrade nchama radio 91.9 mraso se yetena se na yede a okansi mu nsemu efie ede eba na yetoso dia na mensha se onim se na watwewie the Ghana Premier League games ni bim ebeba so na Tupac Francis Fatoson efamame na yendi ehon enkomo kakra ebesha se Friday on the 27th of February. Onim say 11 wonders ebetram Swedro Stadium no matter omonsa e dia Afre Nations FC na omo e de aboani no 3 p.m. na game no e baso afen so Sunday enkan nyina ebeto ato so yebenya Kumasi Asante Kotokwa Obo e de etia Visions FC no so no miensa ba e wa Bayara Sports Stadium afen so Swedro All Blacks ebebo e de etia Medium e was Swedro Stadium and also no miensa Dreams FC and Adriana Ebo e wotuwa Astrotev afen so ba se Holy Stars and Hearts of Lions game no beba so e wo Crosby Memorial Park e wo nyina se afen so yebenya Hoho United a Obo e de etia Samates 96 e Hoho Stadium na afen Brekum Chelsea e so any Young Apostles ebebo e wo Golden City Park baby any Gold Stars e so any Heart to Folk ebebo Top Liner e wo Dance Park sa game way details mom e so betumi aba afen Bechem United e so any Karela United ebebo and also e wona na Fosu Giabo Park and a game no and also ebetumi abaso eno ene die fi ho nso ede eba na ene anopeya mame yamba no yenkoye masem kakra mame yamba ne ye guess na ye ndi omonkomo kakra when aye Black Queens and na me catch on some akobo Pinks Ladies Cup I best started 28th and na akwakọ wiem ye March 6th na enya de ketu akra na mame yamba no yes and omo arriving enya grow UAE United Arab Emirates e hona games no ebetumi atoja yes yemba no e na attach down kama pa yema so mo so ago he over Facebook no the German radio no wa be feeling kakra yemba no omo e was swag papa yebebo e first game na Tanzania afa so Hong Kong na afa Russia games no ebetumi atrending no yemba na nya akoyi nkwade ye ogidie se bibia enso ebetumi akọ kama edim ama ye eno ene Samuel so ere eba na yenko Frank a champion enso asoye osina kan e wo Chinese Super League ni mu na the club osina kan Hainan Songsham Longwen ano any team na osina kan e de emom ena no ya wa make move enso adjoin new team and also wo Chinese Pro League ni mu team no edin Dalian Yengbo na Abrantia no team no amano welcome na team no emano welcome no fatu screen no so maye na Abrante na gina ni papa say oi na unse se o training grounds bia ana se bia o join new team bia na Ubu se players no etwa circle anase omo eye lights ana uye player na wo namu saa enu bi no makoya ma brand no tinese brand no wani giemu papa eno ene nsemo efi Frank Achampong enso akache ede eba na yenko Black Stars akache openia ye friend John Pencil ono assistant coach ede Emma Black Stars na wadi nkomo osem yenkanche obibia otie de nchaman radio say Black Stars yekuta quality Black Stars ye wo experience and after some players ekuta e pa de walk up ye kono semi final and as a final say you do or say you do papa say you do very disappointed because players no enough experience ebetumi e abo Black Stars no ama yetumi edu semi final as a final and only say John Pencil or the Awako Tuja Yankom Accra Academy. And so school mu ho and then ona opinion ye feno referee Daniel Laye na enya gro kra yanko fa feeling like kakra embra say ya eno omo jiram Blacks Bank gidi pa omo e dia ona opinion ye feno referee Daniel ni Laye. Yes, into the PM our Facebook ne so na Tupac and some area to so kama area man into visuals ni na eguso trendy our Facebook no the Intraman radio na also waba be shebi and we catch us Ghana U17 and Payo games. Now first game no enya banawie abla Black Starlight and so eto amasade free atram divise wa Accra Sports Stadium. Game na banawie Black Starlight and so win by 2-1 at the atram divise. Na next game no so enche ebetumi ato aso pa yanda we cry Golden Kicks and Black Starlight game no and also ebetumi abaso a enye asem kuma yenko oboase Ashanti Gold 04 na yenko di Honson enkomo kakra sisi ade pa obeka ise ben 2 days ni ye beka chew say openi e friend Abdul Karim Zito on former head coach ni Kumasi Asante Kotoko wa free ho Abraham mutually o terminating the contract na sisi anon Obuase Ashanti Gold Mpini for the nkomo dia fa ni appointment wanya no ho first of all a general manager for Obuase Ashanti Gold openi e friend Seth Ofori a champion wasem yenkanche obi bia say Karim Zito join our journey team no enye say bi oba be head coach we a new head of technical directorate opinion a new head of technical directorate etina si jumedia opinion efeno Abdul Karim Zito ekwakodi ewo Obuase Ashanti Gold 04 ena mede amount owi apem ena head coach awo osai Al Hassan Shaibu ono so confirm de man say ono na ye head coach entin opinion wabane de se ne general manager edika kai say obabe head of technical directorate no se jumanana ono so eba be de no nsemo a efi Obuase Ashanti Gold 04 akache edem eba na yankom opinion feno Samba O'Neil so akache akra na endra nyime na beto dwa se opinion no ne maame efrimu Samba O'Neil enti enkofo wish no well omo the condolences Kelvin says be and so atro very nice para command say say ohia obi assistant obi ena kasa oye available pass ono so ebetumi edisa dwumadi we nyina dia Samba O'Neil eno ensem Kelvin Osasibe enso dia akoma Samba O'Neil Kumasi Asante Kotoko captain enti eno so ensem efi hode eba na GFM senior communications manager opinion feno Sheikh Tofik Ado Kade Seinu wakasa osisi anu say Black Stars no ye friendly game ye ni Mexico ebebo na sani sisi tututu ne niema ekoso ho idie omo sisi nke sem sa friendly game no amba so a omo ebehwe na alternatives because other nations be bring so atraba enti omo behwe no mayi mbako na omo replace Mexico eno ene ensem a free senior communication officer opinia ye fen Sheikh Tofik Abdul Kader Seinu asye ediba na cheka ye fancy na beja form ento aso elfama Olivia senior opinia ba kiki ne mfefa
and then you make game na bass no ma before some be tifo sakasi mienu
yes
ba ko ye no to racism and ba kon say respect
yes
mu de ma Benfica for na kwa ba
fa
tifo sakasi pa
opinia support AC Milan no
we see udwane masa AC man
we see Milan
Lies if you
7-time European
and if you musa kotoko he has question yenkoi we dey or through in town
okay Kobra minchia me master bi o kire me adwuma e frɛ no Isaac Ata so omo ho onfum say Ike
Ata
say Ike onfum MJHS
okay
minchia na omo the taxi na yes and na yere the Dorothy na yere so kira de wo baby ani ha new baby ani ha MA primary e ho na ye kira de minchia no Kwabra na edin komo akire in fact me ready Karim Zito let's but trans Karim Zito ne issue na in fact by last week na no be case Kotoko na the most difficult
team to coach
and sometimes yes sometimes artificial. The artificial part is that enipa no na ma Kotoko adwuma no na ye yedene in the sense that there's a session of the media at Kumasi, there's a session of supporters at Kumasi, Kotoko support base and still a very vibrant and attending to politics. Go also hear how team are supported, but how closer Kotoko supporters to their team now. It is not bad, but sometimes have a bad effect on the team. Because the last week, Kotokosaki Karim Zito no, and I'm Tisa supporters chairman Ashanti region, Alex Menweka said, Omo allow Omo management Omo Kofa. There's a 2 coaches on board. I was supporters leadership. Let me be out to speak about coach management intending to bring. I think said so be a PRO the mass anti Kotokwa or person the voice and the the PRO for the management, and it looks very bad.
Go to first the Karim Zito about health and issues. Okay. Karim Zito says, seen as I said Kotoko seeing my doctor shortly after leaving Kotoko. He told me I was fortunate for a timely checkup. He noticed I was medically unfit, though I hadn't realized whilst working. I was living, eating and talking alone, consumed by the Kotoko job. I handled the pressure all by myself. I only managed to see my family on 5 occasions.
See,
very sad.
Close to 2 years in yes. On only 5 occasions. He was still under pressure. Intense pressure. So it makes Anamakai Asama a Hugo Bruce Akai. So African is the only club and our only jurisdiction Omo bachelor players are top. Any players are fired Juma selection are here. But some they turn up to blame it on you. And it do happens our Ghana yes jurisdiction. Because there's a lot of players from Kotoko, a radio presenters na top players na This players from look at has here last 2 years. Didi Dramani buy 1 premium man saki. They didn't make any significant pitches. Notwithstanding has at the Eka, but they are even lying above Kotoko or the bigger stars. And I overheard some radio presenters saying, so players are Kotoko at Tony, say Africa Crown Pudu make my Jacko Club World Cup. A renowned person. It gives undue pressure on the team. A doom maybe I say Akupa Kotoko pass a Yama Quanium red team and they took coaching for remember the last time I catch it say what a Juma at the Ama coach. Say onye adwuma on coach team oye. Oma also ye tune for some match Oma we match we mbo ntino onye then who is coaching Kotoko.
And the said the king. Clearly Chelsea echo sign sa coach from Makoko Fano.
Chiuba Resteka. No, Rosinia.
Liam Rosina. Chelsea fans no cannot support us in Pimfoni Yajuni. Chelsea fa Liam Rosina na supporters in Pimfoni. But the final decision lies on Pimfoni.
Yes.
They don't allow supporters, no. Those supporters are sentimental. And supporters being one ma or rational. Liam Rosina on Yadi intimate fan. But in Pimfoni saw
the business aspect and what they intend
to get from we. But Kotoko supporters interfere. I think say too much.
But first of all, it is too much. Even when there's no story with Kotoko, they will create a story.
And most of the interference is negative.
Yes.
And that is one thing. The positive aspect in the ABA Kotoko ayare papa Kotoko Nancy and Winnie 2-0 Kotoko ayare. But most of
is it because across stations, no, and you sue between 9 to 12, 9 to 1 and discussing because all things are not well with Tasafuk.
Yeah.
A team wouldn't bear 3 seasons or more pomo bear 4 or 5 managing mobile so the signature of managing general manager and team so. But nobody's speaking about it. A team what bought about 24 matches a Yashan 7. Known to me goals. Nobody's creating problem out of it. Yeah. But we are here when Obikoto check command the girl crowd became a
Kotoko issues 1982.
And there's some kind of interview as a radio presenter, as a media person, and who hears BBC player. It creates unnecessary like a can't say where the Okoye.
Kotoko me further.
Just play. How then do you bring in where Miguel and a woman, and then you also had the chance to ask him probing questions.
Yes.
Kotoko, Tim Ninkanko, say a becon in him, some Belgian league, say management, normal the same, say coaching, you stop that and you discuss a player, and then the girlfriend will be a. These are unnecessary traits.
And the question is, I interview no, what was the benefit of the interview to Kotoko?
Yes.
For so many debate Kotoko. Most of said they okay. Issues about Kotoko. Can be a woman as animal we see woman. If you understand. And if you remember the crime,
you got those one time a Kotoko supporter by making allegation shall I say Kesbin FM because right free I was listening to him that Kotoko players and that baby on Mohono who tell you say I can't say this player named Man Prapra got him grow England. There was one stubborn player, Joey Barton. When him and Sana Shishani Jota players and Romario, I catch say anytime you make a match beyond, even in the plane, Umubesi and Omufra or no Barbeda. Look at Lami Yama, any others, no say Yama holidays are no cold days. Look at the kind of a mom no fletch. But Ghana, when they see a player, what the girlfriend and an it becomes a topic to discuss. Oblivious of the fact that team name proper PR around the team, proper mileage around the team, a bit to attract corporate organization to sponsor the team. I got just a player from Real Madrid, this player no bought a Manchester City, former Jack Grealish. On pros, I don't know if you got him, but they are playing. Look at news, I free hobber. It's as if say. Niaya na tutu ya dia na yetene bin so it is there. Yes, yeah, tretino no kotwika no akofa ma wo can say a beach na akofa ma wo a night club no you say, but these issues are minimal. Don't come and say player akoto nensa kakra bi na akoto check and say oni obabi na pentin. It becomes a topical issue. No major the development of Kotoko there. That's why I make us say it can be true, but it is too artificial. Yeah. They create the unnecessary pressure around the team Kotoko.
And it's coach Karim Zito can say the pressure was too much. And when we are Mali for coach now, he didn't so good to me. I say, Uncle Yanko, collapse you. Do you know that? Sorry. Mali for coach no more. Eric Che. This is no coach in Nigeria. After the AFCON, the pressure. And at that time.
The same pressure been unfair and say, you remember so be what I said chapter 04 so when we need so much from Bekunu. We give them unnecessary pressure. Unnecessary pressure. If you see coach no tune for it is because match na amount for a use $1 million $5 million set up players no yeah kofa obi an contract ewu ye wia ya kase o malam bi say player no last you say kotokolusu to house no unim excuse on site yeah it is because almost Kamara unso mu be gina no mu be exchange presently or che on or last person buy so that was the one goal.
Yes.
Yeah, Governor. Yeah, Mumai. Atechim Royal for a rep for Harmony and Bidding Kumo. But John Pinto, as some kind idea, Ghana for enough experience to make the semi-finals of the World Cup. My man for pressure be a member to you. Look, my man for pressure be a member.
On our breast one on my list and next on a piano. So, man, I 32 teams, yeah, more finals, and I go 48.
Also, because of Ivana. You need to be realistic. I do want to be realistic. Oh. The moment I'll say you support to be 8 years. No, I'm crying. She will honor my realistic. We know the Morocco had a very good team.
But how will you view world football? Say, you start a World Cup. Naked at these players. Brazil football.
England for Bona, Omonia 2 red cards in the mission.
Not international 2 red cards.
You can say impossible. You're not saying football. You can say impossible.
You see, to experience impossibility, you prepare towards the impossibility.
Mate, cash. Say Bokore.
Yeah, me and Yanko pardon me.
Say bag say unche this ka umu.
Oh, yeah, they say I'm
Udin no bag in the same. You like a cash no you bow. Now the back will come in so. Bundle back.
Yametias.
Yametias. That is Castle, you come and get Yametias. Save your go.
Oh, Yanko pardon. Yeah, come
up. Banama, why
I'm my mama.
I didn't do a dream.
Oh, let's check out a ready boko. While we need to a Jumea at the Chim Royals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the Chim Royals. Yeah,
PR.
Yeah.
Whiskados.
Is it Royals? You manage
too much. Too much.
Gomez.
Oh, okay, fancy the Gomez.
Yeah. Also, would you have done
match back on.
Oh, and now we can hand my last 2 weeks. Referees need cheating painful. Only the painful aspect. We are not officials nature from home.
The first match on the better as a boy now.
No, your first match under Gomez, your name Diaso.
Diaso, both 2-2.
Yeah, you go 2-2. And then go from the infants out center circle na kakrebia. Yenya go a referee eje. On the funny aspect and so say referee officiate at the Chim Royals any Diaso no. On one san koye center referee Edema at the Chim Royals and Bremen United.
Ba Bremen ko bo 2-2 there mo ya there.
Yeah. We say referees asem there dey bia ya ka say ya kan ya bre.
No me forget about.
So the referees ntin yembra team nangasa.
Sunday mo na wan.
Sunday nyame adman ni tumentum dominance. Hey. Yeah, Ewo Inform Sports Complex. Big game. Yeah, big game.
First leg no moko no go saying.
First leg you come share 2-1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, share 2-1. T. Yeah, be fie ne there.
Tumentum first game on baba wa ni ana. Yeah. So many Urake more.
Yeah, omni Urake abo. Yeah, omni Urake abo. Share Urake 1-0 side 2-1.
Ampa share Urake 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 that was stadium, yeah. Nti we be your second game omoba
nti she to saying supporters eba no match we ni ho komo
yeah a big game we say sure
gate fees any match na obi we say I could also gate fees any
gate fee they said that na ye na 30 Ghana cedis.
We say a big match.
Yeah, big match. You pese your best stress your supporters ni bebre. Say there be omo better yechi no omo ba omo bo omo 30 Ghana cedis no. Yes say 30 cedis na na ye ji o gate. Na omo ba no this time around omo mfa re ho nkofi. Omo ba no omo de anije ene be kofi. We say after ye ne Bremen game no a lot of course na eba. Say game no e was say ka omo hwe the way ye ne Bremen a boy na. In fact, I'm air panic against your native my friends say to mention dominance. Inti yes, supporters and say Omo Banon so a boko mo bia me ye gidigidi bia unse stadium nankasa per se say ye ka park ye nwie ye mbia no a ye new kwan se ke boy match so but odo a mpanimfo ewo MP ene MC modern ba omabo e de ama club no
eno anonye odo ye nyina ye force bie
ye
bie ye stadium ho
unse
this is inter top 4 because
inter school but unse nipa ya de a osaye nenti
BSC match when you come boss
MC nankasa de sports
yes na MP abo atechim royals ye home games a ye bo ho nyina wafa ho ka nyina
fine
unse obo game bi we scale we se utua edema NSC for no
obi oba bibia ho bi mutua omuji muska
for that one day omni NSC but omujiska NSC officials o mo
stadium papa be ya mujiska
NSC
stadium munye nsiesie munye ahwe munye nwie mujiska
the question is
seat na
and only question is ebusa no say sasika na omoje no you mu kiyo say seat ni bubu na se bibi say ho no ma ese mu use no mo nka say mu ni sika because
bench bi o ma yo
bench technical say mu wie o de busa oti
me show say division 2 for na e support square ni
sa dag out one day
dag out na make
atechim royals na fato ya so say ye bo division 2 no ha no yentimi mo ewo bra yenye dag out o se ye daade no o se de be ya both home and away teams no or saps no and officials no ebenya baabi atena na through that na yenua oracle mo so egitum so mo so be bom home games so ntom do mo ntoma ebe bo ye de ano a yetumi ye daade no ho no nti anka under NS ne de omo no ke ho no mu nti omu nya anye ho no but se be ya ye pese players any other your friends and visiting team no obi abe feel comfortable ntino na o se ye da na ma no o se de obi aba
a temporal structure
yes a temporal structure any abo ho
come news to saying key players be prepare na
a couple
of factors
yeah bonito my
okay say oko camp there so far minor injuries be any record there after your Bremen game no I mean say one of our midfielders Alijo Nikotojo onya minor injury or but apart from that the players nyina obia e fitter and I'm fully assured say Alijo will be available for that particular game into a ban injury some our camp there I don't think say you serious injuries bia e be hurting injuries bia shede
day ni sisibio na time ni sisibio day ni time
day no Sunday
okay
3:00 p.m. Sunday since I cry bia anso ba Yaba unse ye ne oracle na ebo.
So oracle
kwa win. Definitely the game will be 3:00 p.m. About 3:00 p.m. E will do kwa Inform Sports Complex. 30 Ghana cedis. And yes supporters na so ba mo nwinwi. Mo fan say atechim royals mo de beboa say the be team ni ebetimi atumpo na timi akonkoden e de akoni
be yo ho.
One of the challenges I face no. Obu wa o mi atechim ana mo o na me kra me ba na minimo. Ba won say kwanchen ade efe ye de sika na ye nti e be say supporters no
me de o ba na mujim sika me ba beka
o de we cheka
okay 0200300335 0200300336 oba me fa na wa be kire wa dwene ti cash na mote ne nka no from Atechim Royals kakra pacho time record na nti ba na obonete good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chiga. Mwana dia mate jimina akata me yakata
kakra
me yakata wonu walk and say na kana do o say wonu won shey di so obo wo munji but the score line shey di boto manze nya ni sa to what ya be o ma team ne anyere na ho to wo say bi na kotokore a be ye ene score line ya shey we boto mu referee ye ni ama home team na ya bi ya tisi na e ba sa ye hunu bo boda to what ya be Jiba ngo loti wono tin wata Atechim ko wo mu nyire wo mu na wo mu fa ni nyam ko ni afi enta wo.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So tunin ko na beta fo. Mo ho ya dia.
Nyam ya dom.
Pato mi di lo se no ka sa speak kwa jongo. Me shire ye ko to ko. Ye shire wo mu a afi di o ha adults eka kete como commentators no adults we ko to ko mo nyiri wo mu so I just maza ama yani ayem penyin ni kula to da bi wo wa ye ba ni etun bi ye ready because mo ma eni ma bi ko to ayem pe yɛda mo akyi wa kɔtɔkɔ wɔn nyiri wɔn na wei deɛ wɔn nhyɛ wɔ fie ma yɛ yɛda mo ase.
Mese me da ase pa obeti aba 0200300335 0200300336 memfa be baako mmienu bi nka ho na afi yɛmfɛnsi na bibia ntimi entoa so ɛwɔ ha se. Good afternoon.
Akika na akɔ ye ma me deɛ wo ma na ko nya da. Hey.
O se oba yokra wan ka atiku.
Atiku ja na me bisa ho na wo kan ye. Atokwa am na de bi asa